Hey everyone, welcome back to Amy Plays with Journals, and a warm hello to new viewers who may be here for inspiration or to take a closer look at one of my handmade junk journals. Today I'm sharing a very special project that's also available in my Etsy shop. I'll be walking you through all the ephemera details and design choices. But I have to say, the sparkle, texture, and beauty of this journal can only really be appreciated in person. So if you're worried about spoiling the excitement, if you're considering buying it, don't. You'll still be just as excited when it arrives as you will be watching the video. Let's dive in and explore this one-of-a-kind creation together. It was inspired by a digital kit that I bought on Etsy from a shop called Miles Beyond the Moon, and the name of the digital kit was Frolic, and you can see that word on the right-hand side of the page just inside the cover. And then I used a variety of ephemera. Some of it was from the Frolic kit, some of it's from Amity Bloom, Sandpool, Pixie Dust Files. If you have questions about anything specific, let me know. On days when my health isn't very good, I just sit and make generic vintage document tags and ephemera so that I have stacks and stacks of those to fill my projects with. This has 144 pages. I'm not sure if I said that yet. It's 9 by 6 with a 3-inch spine and packed full of ephemera and at least a dozen beautiful jewelry grade charms. I have the correct amount of charms that I've attached on here listed in the Etsy listing. And then so much glitter. I spent at least a week adding glitter to all the little mice and different things in this journal, both the ephemera and to the pages. It is super glittery, and I am doing the same thing on my next project I'm trying to finish. I think it'll take me a week to add all the glitter. I love that juicy strawberry looking charm, the buttons, the lace, and of course the mouse is all glittered up. There's dimensional flowers, crocheted lace. I probably use at least a dozen different kinds of crocheted lace. I do sew the signatures, which are the groups of folded in pages, together in with waxed linen thread, and then I use sari silk, recycled from old saris, into silk ribbon as the silk ribbon tight closure. And I like mixing and matching ephemera from different kits. It was great having all that extra stacks of ephemera. That when I was making the bags and bags full of it, I'm like, how will I ever use all of this? But by trying to keep most of it neutral, then it will go with any project. This project, a Christmas project, you name it, even Halloween. Most of that, aside from the handmade tags that I must have made 6 or 8 different handmade layered up tags. I make those using scraps. When I make the cover of each album, I cut 2.5 inches off of the end of each of 2 12 by 12s. That page is so glittery, the one with that mouse on it, and you couldn't really see that on camera at all. But anyways, I'll put on some hopefully pleasant music, and then I'll check back in with you at the end. Like I said, there's tons of ephemera in here. There's lots of room to write on the objects, to use the objects to make more tuck spots that you can fill with more ephemera. It's a great place to keep quotes, passwords, your favorite sentiments or sayings, and it's just super adorable. Let me see if I can get the glitter to show here. All right, I'll get the music on and then meet you back at the end. Well, look at you. You made it all the way to the end of the flip through video, watching every little piece of ephemera get pulled out of all of the pockets, saw all of the layers of lace and the beautiful charms attached. Thank you so much for joining me today and taking a closer look at this handmade chunk journal. Remember, it's truly one of a kind. It has 144 pages and a sari silk closure. I spent over 80 hours of sewing, printing, hand dyeing, embellishing, ink edging, and ephemera making to make sure it's both beautiful and high quality. I print everything on my laser printer so that it's permanent. All of the pages are permanent. Some of the ephemera is printed on my inkjet printer, which is water soluble. Just in case you didn't know, with a laser jet printer, you could then go back and ink stain or spill something on top of it and not lose any of the picture or have it wash away. But anything printed on an inkjet would wash away, or the colors would start to run if it got very wet or watery. So anyways, there's only one available, so if it speaks to you, head over to my Etsy shop and grab it before it's gone. I'll leave the link in the description box below. Thanks again for watching, and I hope this inspires your own creative journey, or best yet, I really appreciate each and every person who goes over and is able to buy from my Etsy shop. We don't have a budget for this, and times are really hard for us, just like I think many other people around the world. And it's the sale of these journals that allows me to buy the ink for the printer, to buy more of that fancy paper, to stock up on lace, shipping boxes, packing supply, and so forth. So thank you so much to everybody who buys from my shop. And I hope you really enjoyed this. It's super adorable. I can't wait for it to find a forever home. And I hope you all have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching.